What's going on, guys? Jake Gisler here, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the difference between a fast and slow aperture and a high and low aperture. Alright guys, so here I have my 50mm Nikon vintage lens. It is an f of 1.4. An f of 1.4, this is what would be considered a very fast lens. And I'm going to get to that and explain what that actually means. This is what a small aperture would look like. Now, when you're talking about aperture, what you're going to realize quickly is that small actually means high number. So this is actually an f of 16 aperture right here. As I open this up, this is actually what allows more light into the sensor, which would make the lens faster. So when you have a higher number, when you're talking aperture, it actually means darker. So I just want you guys to remember that. Basically, when you're at an f of 16, you're barely letting any light. You can see that that's like a pinhole of light that you're letting to the sensor. Now, when I go to f of 1.4, you can see it's wide open, and that is what a fast aperture is. So when you have a lower number, which is f of 1.4, you're going to have a faster aperture, which basically means brighter. It's letting more light into the sensor. And this is just a quick representation of what small and high and fast and slow mean. So essentially, if it's a small aperture, that means it's darker. High aperture would be wide open. So just remember this, fast and high mean brighter and more light. Slow and small mean darker and less light. So just remember those different tips about aperture, that when you have a higher aperture, it's going to be a lower number, and when you have a smaller aperture, it's going to be a higher number. It's basically just the inverse, but it makes sense once you really think about it. And I hope that this video helped you guys further conceptualize the difference between a high and low aperture and a fast and slow aperture. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I want you guys to subscribe below because I'm going to be posting a lot more content that's relevant to any type of person who's going out into filmmaking and trying to learn more about the filmmaking realm, and just little tips and tricks along with the work that I post. Please leave your comments below. I want to hear from all of you. That's why we have the YouTube. That's why we have the comment box. All right, guys, thank you, and I look forward to seeing those comments below.